All right, all right. These are the fun videos for me to make. I really hope they help you because I'm really going to be opening up and sharing like my intimate screw ups and mistakes when I trade. So this for me is not fun, but you know what? If it helps you, I'm all about it. All right. So today's one of those days. I had a minor mess up. Not a big deal, right? It gets journaled. I have a meeting with myself scheduled later. I kind of joke about that, but it's kind of serious in a way. And I want to share with you what happened today. All right. First of all, first mistake I made today. I kind of had a stack of mistakes. But today, if you look at this market, which you guys can't see the numbers at the bottom, it's Friday. You guys will watch my videos. I don't trade Fridays unless I see a TGIF. I did not see a TGIF. But what was I doing? I was in the market. Why? Because I am working towards a payout on one of my accounts. And I'm like, woohoo, let's go. Let's get a payout. I was looking forward to a few G's or something. Anyway, so I was like, okay, so I need 5 days of $200. I've gotten two of those already. So if I get a third, I just get a tiny little scalp today. I'll just get a little scalp. Well, let's go over what that does, um, to your trading plan, okay? Because I do have a trading plan, and the trading plan works. Why I went outside that trading plan today? Okay, so I came in the market today. Number one, the first mistake was it's Friday. I shouldn't have done it. So you know what? I'm gonna tag my mistakes. I don't know if this is going to be therapeutic for me or helpful for you, but goodness. All right, Friday. For me and my trade plan, that is a no go, okay? All right, unless I see like a TGIF Friday setup or something, but this is not that case. This did not fit my plan. So let's just put that up here, okay? Mistake number one. No big deal. I'm going to put it about right here. There we go, because I'm going to be zooming in. All right. Second mistake. What was my goal for today? My goal for today was honestly $200 to $400. Huh. Well, that's an easy goal, most of the time. Because usually on a bad day, and I'm saying this very, very humbly, I'm not, on a bad day, I usually make about 500. And on a good day, I make about 1,500. That's usually my numbers. That when you look at the charts, that's about where I'm at. Now, a bad day of profit, okay? Excuse me, a bad day of profit. A bad day is I lose about $750. That's usually about the max I let myself lose. I actually have that set up in Top Step X where I can set my max loss limit to $750. So guess what? My accounts are set to that. So if I lose that, I'm done. I'm done with that account. It locks me out automatically. And I know that, and I'm good with that. And I've really trained myself when I see that pop up that's like, bam, hey, you hit your max loss limit. I'm like, you know what? Thank you. You're doing your job. You are part of my trading plan. And I need to be okay with losers. Okay. So here's the first problem is I was shooting for numbers and not my actual goal. All right. Friday no go. And this shooting for numbers like this, let me just get a quick, is also a no go. Okay. These are no nos for me. All right. So there we go. So then I stepped into the market and I'm like, and here's the thing. I woke up, I pretty much came straight to the charts. I kind of slept in today, had no coffee, no tea, no warm up, no thought process. I just came in like boom, analysis, and just went straight at the charts like full throttle. And I'm like, really shouldn't have done that. And it looks like we got a unicorn set up on the 1 minute. Woo! Everybody take a short right now. Good thing I'm not live. All right. Okay, so I came in and it was this drop right here. I'm like, cool, that's displacement. Highs, right? Macro, blah, 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 right? Okay, whatever. Fair value gap, double fair value gap. I'm like, sweet, let's go. So what did I do? It was on this. So hold on. Let me get this right. All right, it was actually, you know what? It was right in this candle. It was right in this candle right here. I'm gonna go ahead and scooch in. Oh, grabbing my text. There we go. All right. Friday no go. All right. So this little candle right here, I snatched a short and I put my stop loss, the first stop loss, it was right above the candle itself. That's what it was. And this legit happened to me today. So what happened? What happened? We look at this really close. Boom, stopped out. Okay. I was only going for this tiny trade. I just needed it just to go done. I would have walked away and I would have had a winner. Now the problem is later today, or right after, depending on, sometimes when I end my day, I journal right away. I would have actually looked at this and analyzed this and said, what were you doing? I would have counted this against myself and I would have said this was a bad trade even though I won. But I didn't. I got stopped out. Okay. So then we pump, right? And then I see this fair value gap right here. I'm like, sweet. This is what I expected. So we hit it and we started rejecting. So what does yours truly do again? Boom. Where do I put my stop loss? Where it's supposed to be? Above the high, or at least above the candle bodies that created the fair value gap? No, I didn't. Anyway, I put it right above this fair value gap, right? Legit. This is what I did today. It was crazy. You know, I'm happy because I get to teach you guys this kind of stuff. And I hope that someone else recognizes this is what they do. And when you journal, these are the kinds of things you can brutally be honest with yourself about. Okay. So boom, boom, done, out. Okay. And I lost those, and my account, I just stopped trading on that funded account, right? I'm still in profit. I'm still like on target. I'm fine. I'm not worried about it. I'll still get a payout, most likely. I am human. If I keep doing stuff like this, I won't. But, you know, that's not a part of my plan. Okay. So there we go. So what else was a major flaw in today's trading for me? SL way too tight. Okay. One of the reasons why is because I was running 2 contracts, and I usually don't trade 2 contracts when I do scalps like this. See, that's the thing too. Honestly, if I had made these 2 1 contract trades, I would have pretty much had 2 more trades to go for, and I would have nailed it. Okay. And I still would have had to be honest with myself and have a meeting and talk to myself about this. You know, you should really be in those meetings. They're pretty funny. They really are. I'm a strange guy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we've got this stop loss was way too tight. All right, I was not following my written plan. Okay, what should have happened? All right, what should have happened? Should have been this. And honestly, I believe it was, yeah, a little bit further. That would have been target number 1. Okay, if I wanted to scalp trade, that was it. Okay, that was it. A 1-to-1, 1 to like 1.2. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. The other thing I could have done is been patient and entered where? On this other fair value gap here. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had 5 minutes to open this trade, put my stop loss where it's appropriately, or where it should be. Okay. The other thing I could have been like, I want this to be a tighter trade. So I'm going to put it at the candle body high. I do that. Okay. Candle body high. There you go. 1 to 3. Okay. And all it would have taken is a little patience, but I did not have the right mindset. My mindset was get a quick $400. I mean, it literally just would have went and I probably would have gotten out like way up here. Soon as I was in $400, $500, I would have closed it, been done. But that's not how you trade. Okay. All right. So what did I do? Okay. I did get a little frustrated for a few minutes. I said, you know what? That's the name of the game. And you know, I'm glad I didn't succeed. That's crazy, but I'm glad I didn't succeed because I don't want that kind of behavior rewarded. Okay. I want it to be punished. All right. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes that gambling gets rewarded. Okay. So what did I do? I actually opened up, I have 2 other combines I'm working on right now that I'm actually actively trading. So right now I'm trading 3 accounts. I had 2 funded for a little bit, lost one of those due to some yellowing, just being honest and real with you guys. Then the other funded is good to go. So I was working on getting 2 others funded. And so I was like, all right. So I came back in the market. I took a breath. I was like, okay, take a deep breath. What did I see right here? Okay, little fair value gap. Boop, boop. Okay, what did I do? I waited for the re-entry back into the fair value gap. And I actually got it and I nailed it. It was a nice little wick. Okay. What happened? I came down. I think it was a 2-to-1. So it was roughly about right here. Okay. One more candle. Boop. There we go. That was pretty much the trade. Okay. Just a nice little scalp. I could have waited for that in the beginning, but that's okay. All right. So, what was the other trade? The other trade on the other account. I opened the other account. Oh, I believe it was this pullback right here. Okay. I was pretty sure of where we were going. Okay. Usually I don't stack trades, but it was this pullback where we created a fair value gap. Okay. I had a lot of other confirmations going. And like I said, I wasn't looking for, like crazy returns. This one I went to the top of this one up here. And then that I was targeting 2-to-1 as well. Yeah. And I ended up hitting that. Okay. So those were the two trades today. And oh, is it not? Okay, there it goes. I was going to say it's not tagged in on the chart, but there you go. Okay. So this pretty much funded, half funded an account, and then so did this one. So those two are, almost there, set up, ready to go. Usually what I do is I catch a good trade. I'm very focused on my funded account, obviously, because that's where the income comes from. And then from there, if I start seeing good setups that are in trend of what I'm trading, and maybe little smaller trades, then I take those on the non-funded accounts, the combines that I'm working on getting funded. Now, usually these are the better trades. This would have been a great trade today. This was the trade, and this was the trade that I missed due to my, coming into the market. So, just to go ahead and close up this video and talk about it. First thing I did is I came in on a Friday and I was not trading my Friday setup. Okay. All right. Second thing I did is I was focused on the actual dollars. Okay. I was focused on the money. I was focused on numbers. Let me just get that real quick. It's no big deal. That's easy. And honestly, most of the time it kind of is, but this is where it doesn't pay off. Okay. And then this was the big one. Honestly, this was the one that cost me the loss of the L's today. Is this one right here. The stop loss was way too tight. I was not actually following my plan. All right. So yeah, I hope this is a helpful video. I'm gonna do more of these as I make mistakes and as I screw up in trading. But I really want them to encourage you, and I want you to be able to do this kind of self-analysis on yourself. This is what helped me kick down the door to profitability, was to be able to look in the mirror, which, in this case was my trades today and what I was thinking, and, looking back, like so many of my losses are little things like this. They really are. I'm not that 7-figure mature trader, who lives out in, like the Cayman Islands in a private, huge estate with a private jet because I've been able to master all this stuff. Okay. I'm profitable. I make money, and it's really helped change mine and my family's life because I am able to do this on the side. Like I really only spend a couple hours a day at this, and I do okay. I do well. Like if you look at the time versus, what I'm making, it's great. It's fantastic. But this is where I want to be better. This is where I want to start documenting, these losses that I took in here. These were the wins, but to actually take the losses, boom, that's the candle that hit me, and actually look at it in the face. And then the other one was, I think, this drop candle, and then I had it right above the fair value gap high. So what did I do? I got punched out, right? And be able to look at that and say, this is what I want to change. This is what I want to get better at. So the next time I come to the charts, I want to remember this day, not in a bad way, not carry the emotion of the loss forward, just carry the positive thoughts of, okay, I know what works. I know what works on my plan. I traded correctly and I got 2 accounts halfway funded. Like boom, and this is all I needed today. I could have just come in here, done one contract, put the stop loss up here where it was supposed to be, put the trade down here. I would have hit my target. The problem was I was wanting to trade a few extra contracts so that way I could hit the target early, close the trade early, and be done. The problem is that messed up my R and cost me some losses. So, like I said, I really hope this is helpful. And just I'm gonna make more of these. This is the first one I've made, so I'm gonna keep the other ones much shorter. But yeah, I hope this is helpful. We'll see you in the Discord.